What's up, ladies and gents? So I fixed all the diagram questions on the website, so you should see most of them, if not all of them, out of the 500 working really well. So you want to go to kerwinspringer.com, and like yourself, so when you're in on kerwinspringer.com, you see this. You click tools, you click multiple choice, then you click CSEC Maths, and then you start cooking. So today we want to do these fringe questions that I wasn't able to get done last week. Not last week, it's yesterday. Yesterday. It's yesterday we was doing this one. I was real tired, right? Yeah, yesterday. So we're gonna get these drawing questions in. And I have a next session coming up on Wednesday or something. On Wednesday I might pull off a next session, right? So we'll get that in. So let's just start the practice, or maybe wait a couple seconds for people to pop in. So you could select topics now, which topics you want to do. Nice things, right? And you can just study. How many of you all, anybody here use the website? Remember, you can always message me, or you can message on Discord if you have anything, if you see anything that's broken, any broken link, photo, anything, right? So we're just gonna get 2 minutes. Wait 2 minutes to make sure everybody is in. How things going, people? How is the revision? Anybody did any multiple choice today? What multiple choice passed today? Was it econ? Yeah, people using the website. All right, good. I know people using the website. My analytics told me in the last hour 400 people was using the website, so that's good. In the last half an hour 427 people was on here. So we're cooking like 50,000 people in the last month. So website website steamy, as I see in here. Yeah, man, we're doing things. We're saying things. You've been using it for paper one, good. This is what I was just practicing. Yes, I used it for paper POA. I'm now using it for English. Someone sent me some English things. I fixed up that. So I had to really just open it before I got the notification of the live. So I didn't do English AMC tonight. Afterwards, I could do it for fun. I don't teach English. I just speak English, and I speak it kind of bad, to be honest. It is very helpful just using it. Yes, I use it for all. Nice. So he's not an English teacher, correct? I teach maths. So everybody here, I'm also kind of stalling. It's up. I was trying to install this where I could just write on the screen one time, so I wouldn't have to be going in between boards. So I just spent some time getting this in. So this should be easier for me to do my little scribbles. Let's get cooking. Let's do these topics. So what we wanted to do is, let's just click this. What we wanted to do is matrices, transformation, vectors, and tricks. So we're going to get really good in this. You're going to see a bunch of repeats. And this already removed a lot of the repeats. I removed most of the repeats. So I just keep in stuff that's slightly different. So you'll still see a lot of repeats like that. So you're going to get really good in this topic. And let's go. So from the top of a vertical pole, the angle of depression is 30. So how many questions you'll see like this? Everybody could smoke this question right now, right? The YZ, it's usually going to be what? It's usually going to be tan. And tan is usually opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent, so it's usually tan of this angle here. This angle will have to be 60 degrees. So up over adjacent. So the tan of 60 is equal to the ZY, which is usually the height we're trying to find. And the adjacent, which is below, will end up coming across, which is 10. So you're looking at 10 tan 60. So everybody, notice how this one doesn't have the answer. This one doesn't have 10 tan 60. So what are we going to do? We are going to cry. Yeah, boy. So we're going to have to try our next thing. Wait. Oh, no, this is not 60. I did nonsense. So yeah, this is 60 here. And this is coming back to 30, right? This is alternate with that, yeah. So we safe. 10 tan 30. We safe, ladies and gents. 10 tan 30. Cooking. We start cooking. We cooking them. So boom. Next. What is this one? What did I tell you all to look out for this type of question? we want to look out because sometimes in the exam you wouldn't see the thing there. Instead, you will see it here, right? So watch out for that. Watch out for that. Everybody cool. But it means in this case how to strip it? We are going from this to this. So that's definitely an enlargement of scale factor 2. Boom. Nice. So just watch out for the reverse. If it's in reverse, it's not negative a half. If it's in reverse, it's just a half. If it's in reverse, it's just a half. It only goes negative. You all know what makes it negative, right? If it flips back like this, like this, this is like negative a half. If it goes from this to this. Everybody understand that? All right. So and this one, this is 2 again. So when you all see a repeat, you can just shout out repeat, and we could go with the grace of God. Good to see all 200 of you all here. I know I do this session a little late tonight, but we had other sessions. Anybody else here for the earlier session of integrated science? We also had a session of Cape Bio, which I don't think you're supposed to be here for Cape Bio, but shout out if there's any Cape Bio people on the inside. 3M means that the tree is going to now multiply. So it's big enough, right? It's not blurry in the screen. I was watching over yesterday's recording, slightly blurry because of the size, but this should be pretty big here. Everybody's seeing good. Let me know in the chat if you're seeing. So the 3M means everybody gonna get hit with a 3. So 399 COD, which was different here. This 3 by negative 3A. So the answer is A. We're cooking. You watch EK Bio? CXE Bio, we have a CXE Bio session on Wednesday. All right, seeing it good? All right, good. So you don't need no magnifying glass and thing, right? This is the extremely popular question when move up by 2 and go up by 1. What is the trick to watch out with this question if the numbers change or if it goes backwards? So you're always seeing which one it's going to. So it go by 2 and 1. We know this question inside out. Heavy repeat. We're trying to work out in a right angle triangle. One thing I try to do in my channel, you would see as you watch older videos and coming up, you'll see everything just keeps getting better and better. There's way more to help those in 2026 than there was to help those in 2018. But it's the same passion and energy that I have in 2018. I still have it now. The only thing that's different is that I'm losing some hair. But by the grace of God, we'll see about the trigonometric ratio is 4/8. For who? That if I'm dealing with x, that will be opposite over hypotenuse, which is sine. So I could try sine x. I need to change all these thetas, boy. What question is this? Let me take a picture of it. I don't like the fact that it has theta. But anyhow, sine, it will be sine, right? Opposite over, so sine is the answer, opposite over hypotenuse. So it may have been that one of the diagrams had theta. Yeah, boy. What is this one? In case you're wondering why we only see the same topics over and over, it's by design. We drilling this tonight, and you're going to get full marks in this. The length AC in meters, that's like the adjacent to this. So adjacent over hypotenuse must be equal to the cos of theta, right? That's cos. So we bring across, so it's 40 cos 30 degrees. So 40 cos 30 degrees could work, or 40 sine 60. Because they don't see a cos. You're not seeing, you notice you're not seeing the cos 30. Everybody realize that we're not seeing any cos 30, that is. So therefore, we had to deal with it from this perspective now. All your catch where are coming from, where this is 60 degrees, and now it stops being the adjacent, it starts being the opposite for this. So the opposite over hypotenuse. So that's the little trick. So you always have to watch out. I feel like they'll bring one of these kind of tricks where, I mean, it's simple stuff, right? Hypotenuse is 40. So when this comes across as 40 sine 60. 40 sine 60 is what you need for this question, right? So answer is A. How many questions? You have 77 questions to get through tonight in this thing, but we'll see repeats. If the line Y, oh, by the way, there's a bunch of multiple choice already due. This may be going up the road to close to 1,000 multiple choice questions I've done this season. So you could just search Kerwin Springer multiple choice and have the time of all your life, man. If the line Y is equal to X is rotated anti-clockwise 90 degrees, well, Y is equal to negative X. A is the answer. We expect to see, excuse me, y'all, sorry that I have to be like answering in this stream, right? At least I don't have the cold, but I'm feeling a little, that's probably from all the late nights. So this is Y is equal to negative X. So there we go. That's how the line would rotate. We cool. High repeat. Multiply by 3. So you're going to get 3, 9, and we're going to look for this negative 9 here. Look to make sure. So it's slightly different, but repeated idea. The trick you'll have to watch out for in case they switch the question is if you see a P here and an R there and a Q here. What does that mean? That means this went over there and this went over there. So that's insinuating a rotation. But this one is just a straight reflection. So straight reflection, boom. So you're going to see a whole bunch of this tonight. Hopefully your SOHCAHTOA gets really crisp by the time this is done. So remember, SOHCAHTOA means sine is opposite over hypotenuse, sine of the angle. So cos of the angle is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan, SOHCAHTOA. Tan of the angle is opposite over adjacent. Yeah? Cool. So distance FG. This time instead of the height, they want the FG distance. So what we do, I immediately start looking for some ideas. Like I know that this will be 60, this will be 30. So I know that this is tan 60 is opposite. So if I see 25 tan 60, I'm good with that. Where them slashes come out from by 25. I wonder if that's divide 25 divided by the tan of 60. I think it's multiply. I think that slash just was a relic. So I'm going to risk it here. What's it? 25 times 60. Can be cos sign. Yeah, so that slash not supposed to be there. Did I say 25 tan 60 or 25 tan 30? Hold on. The slash supposed to be there. So if this slash is there, if it's really divide, I need to check over this question to see where it's from. But if it really has a divider, like if they have 25, they will have it like this: over tan 30 and 25 over tan 60. Well, then yeah, I had to pick this one because what they're trying to say in this scenario with the 30 is that the tan of 30 is the opposite, the 25 over the adjacent, which is what I want. So then you'll have to swap and you'll get adjacent is 25 over tan 30. So we're learning something anyhow. So if it was this side, it will be divide. So maybe it really was there. Let me take a picture of this question. I just need to fix that divide. Yeah. Next question. How are we going, class? You all understanding everything so far? You all catching all the tricks with these types of things? The tricks very repetitive. All the tricks in the multiple choice, extremely repetitive. Maths multiple choice has a huge bank, bigger than some other subjects. But some of the other subjects you do 4 or 5 past papers, you're good. You're going to see a lot. Maths you might have to do like 10. And then you realize it's still heavily repeated. ML. So is it midpoint? It's midpoint. So I have to say that this is A and that this is B. So it's 2A this way because we're going from M to L and this way. So it's 2A minus 2B. The B's are negative. This could work 2 into A minus B. 2 into A minus B. Cooking. Yes. All right, everybody press like. Tap in Mia, how the likes going? Everybody doing what they're supposed to do out here? 5 by a number is the same as 4 by 10. We did this already. This is a repeat from, so 4 by 10 is 40. So 5 by 8, 8. And after that, sandwiches. We start back sharing them sandwiches. Sandwiches for the week. Sandwiches. This is called scalar multiplication combined with equivalent matrices. Big topic in the multiple choice. We want to go from E to G now, so that's M, K, straight MK, following the pattern MK. So K plus M works. Because you only switch the sign when you're going backwards. So E to G, this is also K here because they're parallel, same length. So you go down, down, cooking. I believe we are cooking. I believe there are quite a few chefs among us. In triangle OLM, even if all the multiple choice you did was what you saw on the channel, you're in a good place. I'm talking those who are here from April. How many of you all were here from April? If you go and watch some of the April streams, real people watch them, but big up those who are here in the live in the April. I mean, you was prepared. What do you want? RM this time. Notice how they're reusing the same ideas, just switching up the letters. So that's down A, OR is A. So we're going to go backwards because OA really going this way. So we're going to go backwards. So that's minus A plus 2B. So anything we see like minus A plus 2B, we're looking for, right? 2B minus A. We see now we can here. 2B minus A. 2B minus A. Cocaine. The originals from the shame. Who studied in April? That's cringe. We like them big talk. Big talk from Thunderstorm. All right, big brain. Under the translation, 2 minus 3, the image is 3 negative 5. So you want to just add on 2 minus 3 to this and hope for the best. 5 negative 8 is what they're telling me here. Whoever 5 negative 8 waiting for you. Boom. Hold that like yourself. Next. More triangles. Maybe this was not a good idea to do all these triangles because I done fed up see triangle. I find my patience reach, but I do too much math this season. I just need a little month to recuperate. I'm doing too much math this season. Normally I just need June with no maths now. Me with less maths too. The BC, I say in all you have me doing maths like if it's not me doing it to myself. Nobody enforcing me to do this. The tan of 30 is BC over 40. So what do we want? BC must be 40 tan 30. 40 tan 30. There you are. All right, what stupidness I do now? It wasn't the adjacent. Aliana paying attention. It was the opposite. It was the hypotenuse. And I ain't looking good there at all, boy. I wasn't paying attention earlier. It was the hypotenuse. Locking curve. So sine of the angle 30 is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. Right, I'm locking in. So it's going to be sine of 30 is equal to BC over 40. So BC is 40 sine 30. 40 sine 30. Lock back in, sir. Lock back in. I tell you, I'm lucky now. Perfect score. I fixed this question earlier, but it keep popping back up my answers here. So this is the last time I'm going to fix this question, and it better be fixed this time. How much times I fix this? Which of the following diagram shows a reflection of the point A in the y-axis? And then they proceed to tell you. Anyhow, this is the answer for this one, right? A in the y-axis will go across like this. These things not supposed to be here. What is it? Y-axis or x-axis? In the y-axis. Something wrong with this question. Somebody hacking my computer and stressing me out with this question. It have to be. Have to be. And then when we come back in for the final session, I want to see this question again. And if this question didn't fix, we assuming the worst. This is, what is it? Did this a reflection or rotation? A reflection of the point A in the y-axis. So yeah, so the answer is B. This is B. One second, I'm doing something. I type in here. Yeah. So no. This is B. This is B. This is a reflection in the y-axis. Just to clarify for anybody who's feeling a little concerned. So when they give you this, if they want a reflection in the, pay attention, there's actual kind of thing. If you want a reflection in the y-axis, this is your y-axis. So it will look like this. If you want a reflection in the x-axis, it will look like this. If they want a rotation, it will look like this. This is rotation 90 degrees clockwise. Rotation 90 degrees anti-clockwise will look like this. Why is in the chat if everybody understand the difference? Yes, this is coming in multiple choice, all kind of different ways. If it's a listen, if it's a rotation of 180 degrees, how would it end up? Think about it. How would this end up if it rotate 180 degrees? Like this, just like that. It will turn around and end up like this. Yeah. All right, let's get back to work. Next question. Under the translation, 2 negative 3, the image is the image of this. So this is the object. Sometimes they could give you the image and make you find the object. This time they give you object and you have to find the image. Everybody locked in? So 2 negative 3, this is translation. You want to do negative 5 3. Kind of repeated idea. So you get negative 7 6. But I need to double check because I'm not trying to not be locked in here. So 2 negative 2 3. This is the translation. So this is like a T. And they actually want this to move the image of this. So this is the object. Good. So yeah, add it on. If it was the other way around, you'd subtract. They're not spamming, they was just responding to something I asked. Oh, what's the answer again? Negative 7. Negative 7 6. Let's go. Anybody had to skip a beat when they select the answer in this app there, boy? My heart just skip a beat, yes. So you're like, would I be would I see a red or would I see a green? This is the Y. Oh, a man's spamming the whole alphabet. What's really be going on? X is 12 from the foot Y, the height Y is 35. All right, so 35, so this is 55 now, right? This here will be 35. We want the YZ now. So they're using a different angle. We seen tan 35, 12, tan 35, yeah. No. 35, yes, 35. So if it's 35, the tan of 35 is equal to the opposite over the 12. Just now, slow down. This is 35, 55. Yes, opposite over the 12. Good, bring up the 12. 12 tan 35 is the opposite. So yes, sir. Yes, finally someone sees my potential for the alphabet. Yeah, you never get stick and thing for saying the alphabet and thing like a lot of behavior can be explained from primary school and thing, you know. and kindergarten. What happened in your kindergarten years, bro? With A, it was rough. 2, 3, 2, -3, 1, -4. The translation, why they saying all of this for it right here? The translation merge ABC is mapped to, now we're going this way, right? So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. I need a -5 for the people. All right, it's either A or B. And then I want to go up. This has a negative, which means you're going down. So the answer is A. I'm going to double check because you see this kind of thing, I can't handle it right now. Yes, good. So what to do? Press that, click A. So when the AdMaths class starting back, all the classes in the Student Hub that resume in July. We will have some classes resume in September. That's like Unit 1 because you had to get your results before you get Unit 1. But AdMaths starting fresh in July. Taught by taught by yours truly every Friday. Every Friday we'll be dealing with our AdMaths proper. Ask the AdMaths crew that just went by. It was best. Did the same 2, 1 thing? Repeat. 2, 1. 2, 1. I'm frightened. Is it going backwards? Nah. God has not given me a spirit of fear. 2, 1 and big. We bowl. We bowl. Repeat. LM. LM. All of them is midpoints. R is the midpoint. This droid like this in the exam. Excuse me. They droid like this in the exam where it doesn't look like the midpoint. I don't know why they do that. Why they do that? Just draw it in the midpoint. Now we're trying to prove. So anyhow, OR. Hold up. This is some kind of monster question. We have to take time here. Slow down. Slow down, sir. Slow down. So this is 3x minus 2y. Well, catch what I'm saying. Let me show about this question, man. This is not no repeat, boy. This is a news. This is news. Like OR, should I OL? What I want? LM. So this is also 3x. Well, you see, you see this one. And OM is 2x plus 3y. And I want to go from L to M. So I need to hit this the reversals. So hitting this the reversals, this will be switch the sign up. Put this positive 2y minus 3x. You all understand what I just do there? And then this will be also 2y minus 3x. Combined together, that's 4y minus 6x. Come on. Come on. That's why my name is... So this is 4y minus 6x. And then you're going to add or subtract. So we're going to go L to O. And then you want to go this way. Add 2x plus 3y. Yeah, man, be confident in yourself. Don't be ridiculous. 4y plus 3y is 7y. Let's go down and hope we see that 7y down there. B or C could be the answer. B or C. That's what we have so far. So 4y and 3y is 7y. And negative 6x. Negative. Is that correct? That's correct. Negative 6x plus 2x is negative 4x. Come on. B. All right, Talia, the moment of truth. Dun, 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 dun. Let's check over that. So 3x minus 2y, 3x minus 2y, add the 2, 6x. Will be negative because you had to go backwards. And this was just straight 2x. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. What it's supposed to be? Dun, 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 dun. B. Let's go. All right, so remember this one was doing all kind of shippiness on the website. I hope it's correct now. It is mapped onto this by a composite. So you're reflecting the y, and then you do a reduction. A reduction, right? On enlargement scale factor. Did it slide? No, it reflects. That's an enlargement scale factor. Whatever I'm trying to say. A half. Reflection in You see, it's still doing the weirdness. It's supposed to be y-axis here. So what's happening? Cairo, which is the student of AI, where he's having problems to read x and y-axis. We'll be fighting over that regular. So I think he meant y-axis here. So it's a reflection in the y-axis, my big dog. You see this? This isn't correct. So I'll fix that. By the time I do that tonight, I should see that fix. Everybody understand? If you understand, say I understand. Yeah, so that's what's going on. It actually reflecting the y-axis, not the x. Everybody understand? Just want you to clear up that. In the meanwhile, listen to Zio screaming in the background. Good. That was not door creaking. That was Zio high-pitched scream. All right. How much people we have here? We have 224. I understand. Say, explain it back. What was happening in the last thing there is that it was reflecting like this. And that means a reflection in the y-axis, not x-axis. Just because it slid this way doesn't mean x. It went across the y. Oh, no, it probably showed another version that was correct. Maybe I corrected it because I did correct the question once already. I fixed it on my computer, but sometimes things happen. AIs do all kind of things until they finally iron out all the things. In a parallelogram, EFGH, EF is parallel to HG and EH is parallel to FG. Okay. Given that EF is K and H, then EG will be MK. Just straight MK, M plus K. K plus M. Repeat, right? I repeated idea, but they'll spread it out this time. If M is 0, that means the determinant of M is 0. Then M is a singular matrix. We know about this. Let's see what's going on here. I invited V fries. So I thought we can give me fries. The man don't need no fries. Alright, thank you, Cairo. Well done on this one. So what is the image? Okay, they do it in reverse now. So they give you the y equal negative x. And then when it is rotated anti-clockwise, what is it going to be? 90 degrees, it'll go back to y is equal to x, right? Like this. All right. So this is the old school version of this type of question. They don't really bring it so much like this again. But it could still come. All you need to do is add the 1.6 to the usual tan theta, because you're getting a 1.6 here from here. This is the triangle with the 12 now. This is 60 degrees. So tan of 60 is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite is equal to 12 tan 60, like how we do a million times already, right? So you need this 12 tan 60 to add to this 1.6. Now we need to go and double check and see if we see any 12 tan 60. What make me put 60 here, but it's 40. This is 40. We need to go and double check and see if we see any 12 tan 40. B, right? So 1.6, 12, opposite. Tan is opposite over adjacent. We're trying to get the opposite, so you'll end up with 12 tan 40. Cooking. Let's go. All right, so this is the one that is probably correct. Yeah, this is the one that correct. Yeah, this is the one that's correct. So we know what it is, right? A reflection in the y and an enlargement scale factor. Reflection in your axis followed by an enlargement center, the origin scale factor half. So It comes a few ways that they could phrase it. And they see how they're telling the answer here again. Kyrie, what you really doing out here, boy? Let's keep going. You'll get the answer for this in the meanwhile. What is the answer here? I hope it's not D because D not showing right now. I'll scroll just now. But tell me, what is the answer? See? Oh, we were just trying to find, sorry, you needed to know that PL, you're trying to find PL. You're just trying to find PL. So those of y'all who know you're trying to find PL, big up all you, but I didn't. You're trying to find PL. Zero, boy. Zero on all my live stream. You know what he's screaming so for? Because he brothers them stopping him from watching Brain Rot. Them supervising him now. He's supposed to be watching maths or good things on the iPad. And anytime he gone off of that, he them switching it. No Brain Rot, zero. Zero screaming to watch he music things. Anyhow, PL expressed in terms of A and B. What is this? A and B, boy. Well, first we find PR. PR is negative A plus B. Agreed? So PL will be half of that. Half of negative A plus B. I can write it like B minus A. So I'm looking for this in the answer. Something like this. Or it could sometimes be B minus A over 2. So PR midpoint A. I have no idea what just happened there. Just give me a second there. I press a magic knob and I don't know what's going on. This is the PL thing. Yeah, so B minus A over 2. I didn't click the answer. Oh no, I probably did. Is there a way to select the answer? I need to check out my shortcuts. So B minus A over 2. But you all understand how I get the B minus A over 2? Half of B minus A. So B minus A over 2. Class, we cooking? Everybody understand this question, right? This is a press skip. No, it didn't press skip. It pressed like it do the skipped. Oh, there's a shortcut for skip. Oh, all you know this app better than me, boy. So good. Like the shortcut for skip. Right. Let me see what's the shortcut for skip. I don't know. Like maybe the tab was on it and it pressed it. Okay, so we did this one already. So that's fair. That's fair. Lock in, everybody. Let's go. So a figure shows this 2. 2. Let's repeat a million zillion times and they go and see that in the paper. So if I don't get that right, I don't know what to tell you. 3 something, the vector, if I minus. If I minus, chat lock in, you need to lock in. What really going on in the chat, but you need a little band in here and there. So negative 2, 5. So 3 minus negative 2, 5 is 5, 7, 5, 2. 5, 2. 5, 2. Nice, nice. We're gonna roll. 3 7s vector. Okay, we can do that. So this is 3 7 minus 2 times negative 2, 5. So this is 3 7. I can put plus there now. 4 negative 10. Like I incorporate negative then as we go. 7 negative 3. 7 negative 3. And I seen C. Alright, the chat's starting to look back in. Big up the people who said C. Big up Lonely Reaper and Salad. Some of you all have been here for a long time. Big up the day ones. Let's see if this is the XY. So this is technically the opposite to the 55 here. So if it's the opposite, I will see the 12 tan 55. But is there any 12 tan 55? There is. There is a 12 tan 55. You understand that? So this is your 55. Tan of 55 is the opposite over the adjacent, which is 12, and then you bring across the 12, so you get 12 tan 55. So you all seeing, everybody see the 100 different ways this question could come. You had to take your time. Somebody asking how to access the website. Tell them how to access the website now, because I feel I say it a million times already. I can say it again just now, but let me see if the chat can just give you good directions. What is the image of y is equal to x? Repeat. So you're looking at y is equal to negative x. Let's go. Repeat. Let's see, this is probably the one that I fixed, right? Reflection in y-axis. You see? Yeah, this is the one I fixed. So it had 2. The repeat didn't fix. Good. All you want to see brand new questions and all your multiple choice, or you want to see questions that you're fed up see coming? Talk to me. Why? Oh, they're telling you to access the website, but it's not showing up because my YouTube chat probably banning them from showing you. Don't worry. It's not that they hate you, bro. .com. Yeah, they go to this website. Look, you can see it right here if you look really good. Cool, in Springer.com. Oh my gosh. The diagram. What this one is? What you want? YZ? Notice how the hypotenuse given here. So this is either cosine or tangent sine coming in here, right? Do bounce you too. When mean your class want the website? I mean they want the website. Just go on the website. I don't understand. What do you mean your class want the website? The website not paid enough. It's free. It's completely free. For now, it's completely free. Yeah. If somebody in the future watching it, they're probably scrambling to go and see if it's still free. What we want? YZ. So this is the opposite to this. So let's see if tan here. Opposite. So the opposite on top. So if tan 35 by 15, not tan, sine of 35, 15 times sine of 35, taking it. You understand? You understand my logic there? Wait. What you mean free for now? Me and you are nothing to worry about it in the student term. If perchance it unfreeze, students are nothing to worry about, right? I think I'll keep it free. So the TL, once I appreciate all the effort and thing that went into this. The TL, that's B, probably negative B. OT is B. This is OT, so you have to go backwards, so that's negative. So minus B and 2A, OR is A, minus B plus 2A. 2A minus, so is A. 2A minus B. You all seeing how much different ways they could bring the question with the same diagram, right? And the point P, 2 minus 3 is rotated about the origin through an angle 90 degrees in an anti-clockwise direction. So let's just draw what happened here and you all understand. So we have 2, negative 3. 2, negative 3 is about here, so 2, negative 3. And if you rotate it anti-clockwise, you're bringing it up this way. So it will come up here. And this number here is 3. And this number here is 2. So 3, 2. Agreed? And that's why you're getting 90-degree effect. Two, negative 3, anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this way. So A is actually the answer. Cooking. If it's anti-clockwise rotation, you expect a swap and a change on the Y. Sine. Which trigonometric ratio gives 4/8? This is a repeat sine of x opposite to y hypotenuse. So sine of x. The diagram below shows triangle. The diagram and the what sequence of transformation will map triangle ABC onto its image A double prime. So you'll need to reflect, but careful. Watch this, everybody. The first reflection is in the line where x is equal to 1, but they actually tell you that here. They're helping you out, you're seeing it. And then it slides. That's a slide. It slides down and to the left. So I'm expecting two negatives. 1, 2, 3. So -3. And down 1, 2, 3, 4. -4. Is the answer just straight up? Is the answer. So do some English here afterwards. I don't know the English you write on the website there, right? Scribble. How is come on? So like if I go Cohen Springer, tools, past papers. But I ain't get my English teachers to comb through this good yet. So remember, this is AI, right? So take it with a pinch of salt. AI based off of student information, so it'll be pretty right by itself. But I found like with a subject like English, like 98 out of the 100 might be good. I might have two things that in OCR are good. Yeah, just like start practice and you go. I did come. I remember coming through with some pain these passages, boy. Oh Jesus. So yeah, so and you do as many as you can. Well, English tomorrow or something. Well, you talk about English so much times. I'm pretty good in English, you know. Every English thing I ever do, I aced. So yeah, a lot of English is passages. Choose the misspelled word, and so you'll keep seeing the passage showing up. A lot of the passages based off of the same passage. You know, English, they like to repeat the passage. So yeah, they go and like yourself in English, but we're doing maths right now. Rotation is 90 degrees about the origin. We need a direction. Already you say clockwise. We say clockwise. Real things wrong with this. So it's supposed to be anti-clockwise 90 degrees. So this question have an error in it. Oh, -90. That's interesting. Y'all came across this question before? So if it's clockwise, it's had to be -90. Cute. Next. All right, let's race through this. Some people want to go and learn English. Repeat. So this is the 2-1 question. 2-1. That question coming. This is a slide. It's slide to the right, so it's positive. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 to the right, positive 5, and down. So this one. Hey. Oh my gosh, I was watching the wrong image. Zoom in on that director. You see the prime thing there? Just when I start to get distracted, they catch me lacking in my sleep here. But like the image. So it's the opposite direction. So this is -5. And then you went 3 up. They catch you too. Yeah, boy. I get distracted. English people are blame all you. So what it is, let me just make sure -5, 3. Yeah, boy. Feel any camp. The determinant, the locking, the determinant of the identity matrix is 1. So 1, 0, 0, 1. The determinant means multiply this diagonal and subtract this diagonal, this product. So 1. Yeah, boy. Shame thing, boy. Shame thing. We do this already. So was it 8? I think it was 5 8s, yeah. XR. XR. Yeah, why are you getting problems with English? Just talk, bro. When you're in the exam and you're trying to figure out the answer, you have a way to cheat in English, and just talk. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry, because I just imagine somebody getting real annoyed right now. Like, why is this man laughing and I have exams tomorrow? But what is funny? I see nothing funny. So this is half v. U plus half v. U plus half v. Cool. Alright, let me lock back in before I get distracted and lost my points here. The determinant is 8 by 5 is 40. Remember, your determinant is AD minus BC. So this is 8 by 5 is 40 minus 6 by 7 is 42. Negative 2. 8 by 5 is less than 6 by 7. Why do I have these numbers in my stream for so much time, like? I just don't like me. Again? The first thing I want you all to tell me is if you see that question in the exam, right? That 2-1 question. Come on, man. The diagram below shows a parallelogram E, F, G, H, E, G, K, M. Well, you know, not K, M showing up all over, but it keeps switching them up, boy. It's switching them up all over. Trying again. All right, let me lock in. Let me lock in on this question. This is 60, this is 30. We're trying to find ZY. YZ, same thing. So we can take tan. Tan at 30 is YZ over 10. So 10 tan 30 is the most obvious one. Look at here. 10 tan 30. Cooking. Now remember, it can come all kind of different ways. If you don't see the 10 tan 30, you might have to try and see if you see something for the 60. Somebody telling me to go back. You know, you can just pull back. You can pull back the thing in. You need to make the whole class, that 220 something people here, man. Yeah, the whole of them just go back. Just pull back. Just pull back my brethren. 3, 2, negative 1, 4. Oh, is it that you're saying that I made a mistake somewhere? 3, 2 minus 2 by negative 1, 4. Nah, that's not going to help. This I repeat, so this is like plus what I did, 2 minus 8 or something last time I did, so I get minus 6. They change up the numbers. I think they change up the numbers. 5 minus 6, I can't remember the numbers. It's still brand new. I clicked the wrong thing on it. That's not my fault. I clicked the wrong thing. As I miss, what is called line when you're gaming? No, when you're playing chess and you click, what is called that? And I click the wrong thing in chess. Somebody who's played chess tell me now. So this is 3 plus 2 is 5. And negative 6. I did. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 negative 6. I do this ablanda. I know it's a way they call it in chess. Something. A mouse something. Which it have a special term they call it. TL. We just do this. Negative B, 2A. I don't know why it doesn't believe me. Since the entire history of this channel, I never lie once. And anytime I say, people don't believe me. Because you're living in some places that is just be lying to you. I don't lie. I hate lying. So 2A minus B. 2A minus B. S is skipped. Who put S Right next to a knob that is used all the time, boy. But anyhow, yeah, let's see when I write 2a minus b, right? And a line, I did write 2a minus b. the skip knob right S is skip. You can press S to skip. Saying you don't lie is a lie, it's not lie. You know. It's nothing you can do about that. I was watching a gamer, he's playing what is called Call of Duty, and the man real getting Call of Duty. But some people always say he cheated, and he's be real angry about people saying he cheating. I like is get to him, but it's nothing you can do. Somebody could just some 8-year-old could just be typing, yes, cheat, yes, cheat, yes, cheat. You can't do nothing about what you want to do. You can't do nothing about it's the internet. In a right angle triangle, it always going to have somebody who's saying 6-7 in the chat. It always going to have some like them job. Like some people like their only job. BC CA 4/8. That's sine of x. Sine of x. We do this already. Repeat. If I Chavi, what's up? If I play Call of Duty, no, I don't. But I did run some tournaments. Anybody know about the great student of Call of Duty tournaments? Big prize money and thing share first place and thing. Had like 30,000 in prize money and thing. 30,000 TTD. Check it up if you, because those who think I'm lying, go and search Call of Duty Kerwin. Yeah, it had some epic times in the student hub now. 2019 was an epic year, 2020 was an epic year, 2021 and 2022 was epic years. 23, 21, 25 were kind of dormant. 23 still had some backs. 24 and 25 were a little relaxed. 2026, all your year doing a lot. All your year doing a lot right now. So anytime you see I come out with a song and thing, that means the year doing plenty. Modulus of P. So where we did this go already, this is like 6 minus 5, 11. 2/3 is 6 minus -5, 11. Correct. Put some respect on the man name. Listen to Silas per A. May the 60 out of 60 the multiple choice be with you. What is this one? Is this a rotation or reflection? Straight reflection, right? Straight. Remember to look out to see this swap the letters and all, yeah? Don't get tick. You'll lose your 5 points. Alright. This is an enlargement. It went from the smallie to the biggie. And it went from 2 to 4, so an enlargement scale factor 2. This one was slightly different. Still an enlargement though. We're coming down to the end. In each of the following diagrams, A, image, reflection in the y-axis. I hope you do this one correct enough. You see how they do it slightly different now, right? They bring a line instead of the triangle. All right, Ali, I think the website good to go in. I think we're good. Just my main reason for doing these questions was also a little selfish. I wanted to check out the stress test, the worst, the hardest questions for Kyrie to work with in the page. Although Kyrie have all our answers as well too, but yeah, when you're doing things in bulk, it start to hallucinate and do all kind of ridiculous things. Matrix A is equal to 2AB minus 2 maps the point onto this. The values of A and B are I can't believe a little slow-mo roll here and that make me work out things now, boy. I was now starting to think like, yeah, reaching the end. The slow-mo roll here, boy. 2AB negative 2 multiplied by 2, 5 gives me what? 2 by 2 is 4 plus 5 by 8. And this must be equal. Compare this to negative 1. Right? Compare that to negative 1. So 4 plus 5 times 5a. I'd already seen a is negative 1. It's equal to negative. This had to be negative 1 for that to happen. Bring across the 5, negative 5 divided by 5. So a is negative 1. A is negative 1. So is either C or D. And that's what we're looking at. 2b minus 10. 2 times some number minus 10 must equal to 2. 2 times 4. 2 times 6. 2 6s are 12 minus 6. 6. C is the answer. Let's see how we do it. So 2b minus 10 must now be equal to this 2. Bring across the 10, 2b is equal to 12. B is equal to 12 over 2, 6. Cooking. So the answer is this. That's we retracted it. We call that equivalent matrices and matrix multiplication in one, right? Is this 2 minus, once that minus signs and all kind of thing they're trying to throw at your head, they're really trying to stress out a soul. Yeah, this already day, a top shutter. So negative 3 plus 2, negative 2 minus 8. That's the answer. Let me get the answer properly before I'm trying not to skip this thing before they say I doing my things here. Negative 1, negative 10. Negative 1, negative 10. Yeah, the chat right now, the chat chatty. But something you must notice. I want to see a magic trick. Watch this, right? So this is how my chat is though. Let's say we have 226 people in the chat. It's really 26 or you're just getting on bad in it. And I'll tell you 26, 6 on Santa Nautilus. And that's the people who's beginning trouble. But we don't really, we don't recognize all the good. We don't recognize the 20 good who type in the answers and doing all the thing properly. We also just forget the next 200 who silent. Them just rock back taking in answers. Some of them had their books and thing out. So let me hear from the 200. If you have a member of the 200, write something in the chat. If you never write something in the chat before, now is your time to shine. You're just waiting for the right moment to make your entrance. You probably don't even have your keyboard connected good. Say something. Say something, people. The silent majority. The silent majority. Are you a member of the silent majority? The silent 200? Shining? Me, I never talk. Mia, that this does not refer to you. You are. This one of the number one talkers here. Top of the night to you too, Jeremiah. Shane, what's up? What's up, Strawberry? Snoop, yeah. Mr. TTK. You name yourself Demon, bro. All right, bro. Couldn't be me, but do you think KR5 thing? Right. So what's the answer? The silent majority don't play. Let me hear for answers, bro. Reflection in the x-axis. This is finally the x-axis question. Praise the Lord. So the x-axis is D. So good. Big up all the first-time talkers, and some of them might be on your first and your last too. So we appreciate this special moment. RW is this line expressed in terms of U and V. Well, this is half of V going here, and this is reversal of U going here. So I'm looking for half V minus U. Half V minus U. Half of V and minus U. U. Oh yes, are they supposed to be pros by now in them vectors questions with geometry and thing? What transformation maps PQR onto this? A reflection, repeat. Oh gosh, give me the rotation one by now, man. What? Thankfully, you don't need to do anything with this, folks. Tonight is the first night I started interacting with chat. All right, make yourself at home, bro. You see, it wasn't hard. We don't bite nobody here. Ignore anybody who, doing shoppiness in the chat. 3 rows, 4 columns. 3 by 4. This was 1.6 tan, 12 tan 40. This was the opposite. This is the adjacent here. Remember, tan of the angle is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Chavi, what's up? Zion, what's up? Well, you want to say hello to the chat? Come in fast and say hello. Yeah, don't feel I know you're ducking the bedtime. And come in today. Say hello. Hi. Chavi, you don't want to come in? Take a little quick peep. Say hello to the people then. Alright. Alright, so tan 40 opposite. Yeah, so this will turn to 12, so you'll end up with 12 tan 40. And you had to add on the 1.6, right? This is a repeat. Let's go. Repeat 8 is the number we're looking for. Repeat 2. It's going straight. Let me make sure they didn't catch me this time. ABC, yeah. 2. Good. And sine of x or sine of theta. This one had the same SU. Let me just fix that SU. We're bringing it home now, people. We're bringing home the bread. Sine of theta. 105. So we're coming back in for our next session. We'll be back in for our next session. I hope these sessions are refreshing all your memory and everything. What? They slow we down here, but we was bringing in the bread and then they slow we down. Now we have to go and multiply this thing. Jano star. Let me see what's the big differentiator here. Which number is unique in all of them? All right, we'll try the first number. Because they don't need to multiply all the numbers now. I'll just erase this thing, it's kind of bulky. So 1, 3, negative 3, 3, 0, 5. 3, 0, 2, 1, 0, 5. Who you all think some of the really good channels that you guys follow on YouTube for different subjects and things? Let me know. I like to follow all the teachers, 1 by 3. So this is going to be a 2 by 2 matrix in the end. So I'll have 1 by 3, 3 by 2, and negative 3 by 0. So that's 0 coming in handy there. It's 1 by 3, so 9. I see that 9 here. So it's had to be either these. So what's the difference? This number. So I'm trying to get this number. That's this row by this column. So 1 by 0 is 0. 3 by 1 is 3. So 3 by 1 is 3 and negative 15. So 3 minus 15. 3 minus 15? He does. Negative 12. So the answer is A. All right. So Terry, everybody know Uncle Terry is here from a long time. Uncle Terry here before me even. Uncle Terry is a legend in the business. So big up Uncle Terry one time. Well, I know. Come on, Mia, come on. Well, we know Kerwin Springer. I know that guy. Maths Vibes. Maths Vibes is a youth man. He's not, I don't think he's a teacher in a school like he is in university. But he has a lot of energy and passion on it. So we'll see. There have been a few who have committed a lot of energy and passion before and fizzle out. So I'm hoping for the best for him. Sir Leon Beaton, that is my Guyanese brethren. So he's from Guyana, actually. Terry's from Trinidad. I think South Trinidad. Kerwin is really good. You should follow him, yeah. Who else, boy? But all of these are maths. I see a lot of people paying Kerwin Springer. Arjun steal my first place. Who's that? I don't know who's that. I don't want to skip the person in case that happens. They're talking about the talking. Delhi Math Concepts. I getting to know this person more and more. Seeing his name popping up. Seeing this person popping up. TCP Academy. I think Delhi Math is from Jamaica. So TCP Academy, I don't know who's them. And no offense, if I don't know, I literally don't know. So yeah, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything if I don't know who is here. Is that to be careful on this online thing. Why are you sending Python instructions here by Big Dog? Organic science guy. Yeah. I'll just give me a second. Let me deal with this spammer here. I'm trying not to end up in a shame scenario here, Let me deal with this spammer here. Ting. Done. Adap is Arjun. Adap is not Arjun. Adap is Chris. Maths with Mr. J. Who is Mr. J? TCP Academy is a science channel. Okay, good. If my brother is a pastor, no. As far as I know, my brother is not a pastor. Early to CXC, I know that channel. Leon Beaton. So Leon Beaton have plenty followers from Guyana because he's a big dog. He's a big boss in the Guyana educational landscape. Professor Dave for law school, he has a list. I will look at that. Go and check out that. All right, people, let's get back to business. So we know that the answer is now A, right? Let's go get this bread. So here you have the full multiplication step by step going how we get each spot. But I did that as well for you. Somebody help me. What's this one again? 1, 2, and translation -5, -4, -4, -2, -4. This is the image of this object, right? So -4, -2, good. I didn't read the question properly. So the question is asking me for the image of point P under the translation this. What is the but I didn't read it. So I'm glad that this happened. I'm not glad. I hate to ever make a mistake, but it teach an important concept here. Read your questions properly, people. They didn't ask for the image. They gave me the image. This is the actual image. What do you think about that? This is the object. And the thing is, I do these questions. I map out these questions. I do these questions millions of times. So the image of the point under a translation is this. They gave us the image. Everybody understand? If you understand, type I understand. So how do you do it in this scenario? What is the translation vector? In this case, you have to see the image minus the object. So you have to be like -5, -4, -1, 2. So -6, -6, yeah, as weird as it looks. -6, -6. Understood? Yeah, man. So given this, the inverse, okay. So we have to find the determinant. So 2, 4, 1, 7. M is equal to that. So the inverse of M inverse, right? So we want 1 over the determinant by the adjoint. And 2 by 4, the determinant is 2 by 4 minus 7. 8 minus, whoa, again 1. 8 minus 7 is 1. So the determinant is 1. And the adjoint will be swap the 4 and the 2 and switch the sign on the 7 and the 1. Very interesting that the answer is D. All right, some people probably getting ready to head off to do a session of English. Let's just finish up this real fast. A plane is flying in that and turns clockwise the angle through which the plane turn. So the plane is flying on this bearing, 45 degrees, and then it changes course in a clockwise direction to a bearing of this. This is 135 over here. Like if this is north, this is 135. So the angle through which it turns is like this. It turns this way, 90 degrees. Clockwise direction, yeah, so 90 degrees. Popular question, that coming. Rotation, reflection. Click reflection there without watching, and should I watch? This is the sine X thing. Sine X, what do I want? Yeah, sine X. And this is the K plus M. Straight EG, K plus M. Repeats. And this is the 55, 35. So 12 tan 35. 12 tan 35. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of all of these types of questions that can come in the exam. I hope you now know all the tricks. You are ready for it. These are questions that can slow you down because you had to do out some sign. You probably wasn't accustomed with all the vectors and things. Still not getting XP, you're back at XP. Priscilla, just for you, I'm going to put back XP on this. I'm going to put back XP. Are you okay with that? Priscilla want to see a XP back coming up here. Experience points. Someone, Priscilla, going to name the XP after you, right? Priscilla. Priscilla wants to see XP. Have to fix this. All right, I make a little note of that, right? So Priscilla, you're going to see XP from tonight. All you jump on the English now. Jump on the English now. I don't feel like the energy to push this. But you do. Let me just do a simple question. Select the word closest in meaning to the underlying word. Profusely. Chavi, what is that word? The flowers grow profusely in the garden. Which one you think you'd use here? Pick the answer. Between wildly, healthily, plentifully, colorfully.
Plentifully.
Plentifully. Very good. Chavi, big up yourself. Select the option that best describes this sentence. If I was the captain of the West Indies cricket team, I will attack the batsman with my fast bowler. This sentence is too wordy, that is repetitive or contains redundancies. Do you think that is it? The sentence contains cliches or misused metaphor. The sentence is incorrect grammatically or faulty in diction, or the sentence is acceptable as stand. What do you think? If I was the captain of the West Indies cricket team, I will attack the batsman with my fast bowlers. Is that a good sentence or not good?
Not good.
What is not good about it?
Too fast.
Too fast? Well, you can't say that. I will read it fast. What is the problem? You're supposed to send around the fast bowlers. What?
It doesn't really make sense.
Well, you probably don't know how fast bowler is. It does make sense. I will attack the batsman with my fast bowler. That's fair. If I was. Is it if I were the captain? No, if I was the captain of the West Indies cricket team. I like the sentence and I pick an acceptable as stand. What is wrong? If I were the captain, I would attack. Oh, I'm not an English teacher. It's supposed to be if I were. I was correct in my instincts here, boy, but I was wrong in my final decision. If I were, I would. If I was, conditional and subjunctive. More reason to hate English. These are things I learned off before the exam. That's new. All right, let's see if you can get one more. One more for the road, people. One more for the road. Look, you learn something here in our maths. This is not the title of this video, so I have to leave this alone. The kitten frightened by the thunder coward. Begin with the thunder frightened the kitten, so is that it missing here? It was cowering. What is haunted? The thunder frightened, so it cowered under the sofa. Simple past tense. Oh, too easy. Is that it missing here though? So it was. Is that maybe that it missing or it skipped out anything? Listen looking now. Lackadaisical. Casual. Opposite of lackadaisical, careless and casual would be maybe keen. A keen approach. Yeah, what do you think, Sam, Chavi? Opposite of lackadaisical.
Opposite of what?
Lackadaisical. This word in here, lackadaisical. They always display a lackadaisical approach to their studies, so no one was surprised at the results. But if they were as a keen approach, all right, Talia. Let's see if I could cook two more. Let's see. If I cook two more, we'll do one more after that. Select the best option that best describes the sentence. It's not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. That's the kind of questions they're giving you all here. These are error recognition. Let me just get Priscilla off the thing. Lackadaisical. I say lackadaisical. Why do you all say? I don't say lackadaisical. Lackadaisical. I don't know. It's not absolutely necessary for it to be done today. I find it had too much words there. Why would you say it's not absolutely necessary? Redundancies. I hope I'm correct. I should have my English teacher on board here. All right, absolutely necessary is redundant. But if I want to say absolutely necessary, I find I the boss, I should be able to say that. You can't tell me it's redundant. I want to say that. Select the option that best describes the sentence. She had adequate time to prepare for the exam. She had adequate time to prepare for the interview. I say exam, yes? She had adequate time to prepare for. I like this. The sentence is acceptable as stands, Your Honor. What do you think, Chavi? That sound good?
Yeah.
She had adequate time to prepare for the interview. Acceptable as stands. We win. All right, so we get to do one more. Select the best. The option of best. He advanced a step or two to meet his enemies, but they cowered, alarmed, and retreated quickly. Alarmed, they cowered, alarmed, and retreated. It's an error. It's about error in this. How do you go cowered and alarmed? I give up. They covered, alarmed. I'll check this question. Let me check this. I need to see this exactly where it comes from. They covered, alarmed, and retreated quickly. Nah, that wrong. That wrong. This one wrong. I fixing this. I'm talking to my English teacher. No. I'm gonna message my English teacher. No.
Maybe the coward.
I don't think it's too witty.
People?
Yeah, but they need to see. I am messaging my English teacher now. One more. This kind of fun. Let me just do one more. No, this is not this one. I'm not doing any long reading one. Or maybe we could do a long reading one. Nah, that can take up too much time. I like to read it, but I just don't want to waste time. Although it's possible to move the house, the cost of moving it makes the project impractical. Impractical. Are the best option. Are the best option. Next. I message my English teacher. Choose the sentence narrative meaning water pollution is a common problem because people thoughtlessly dump their garbage in water courses. It's not unusual, it's common. Nah, see, water pollution takes place because people negligently drop their garbage in water courses. If people didn't. C is the best option. One more. Choose the word nursing meaning to the underlined word. The news story. Alright, I see my English teacher reading it. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what is the answer. Right. The news story revealed the squalor, so that's kind of dirty poverty kind of thing of the old prison. What I want, nursing meaning the filthiness. And you know what my English teacher say? I always hate this one. Teachers are torn. Like, so it's a controversial question. And that is why I do like English. All you ever hear me in doing maths? Who's the English teacher, Miss Leah Griffith from the student hub? All you ever hear me say in maths, I don't like this? Well, yeah. I say I don't like the question plenty times. Wherever hear me say, the teachers are torn between the answer for it. No, it's 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2. It I know. Some say A because he advanced a step or two. But he could advance 4 steps. They're trying to show he just gone up a little bit. English so subjective, bro. That's why I just take my little distinction and go and go my way. I will not pursue English like. Sorry to those who want to do it as a career. You do your thing. You change it. Yeah. But the coward alarmed and retreated quickly. Alarmed who? Is a weird word. I don't know. She says she goes with the majority who says C. But some people say A as well. But the answer is not D though. Alright. She must be vexed. 10 o'clock in the night I sent energy this. Sorry for dropping this on you. Select the one on the line part that is inappropriate, or D if the sentence is acceptable as stands. She was not feeling well at the beginning of the journey. B, and sitting at the front of the car made her feel worse. D, no error. What you need to do in this? Select the one on the line part that is inappropriate. Something else supposed to be underlined here. She was not feeling well at the beginning of the journey, and sitting in the front of the car made her feel worse. And sitting at, okay, she was not feeling well. What going on here? It's just D. You seen any errors? She was not feeling well at the beginning of the journey, and sitting at the front of the car made her feel worse. I say no error. No error. No error it is. Are you ready? So the English multiple choice looking good, looking solid. Let me just do one more. It's starting to get a little addictive. Choose the word nearest in meaning to the underlined word. A citizen expected to show complete allegiance, loyalty. Choose the word of pair. Choose the word or pair of words which best completes the meaning of the sentence. After 2 years of probation, he was released. Oh, shucks. It's a job. He was employed in the job because his employer found him to be then he was retrenched. He was resigned. He was confirmed. All right, he was confirmed in the job because the employer found him to be an industrious worker. This makes sense. So C is the only one that makes sense. Okay, good. Choose the misspelled word or no error. Yeah, but we really need some XP points here. I need to see my XP going up. Need to see that XP bar running. And then I could probably have a leaderboard on the student. Minister complain.
Number is correct, so it's most likely C or D.
Yeah, everything look correct. No, what is this in the quaate? Quaout. In the quaout? Nah, we don't spell inadequate like that. This is inadequate. That U and that A kind of blend in my eye there, you know. So Chavi, you're starting to like it. You're going to do something tonight. Choose the word or pair of words is just describing the meaning when parents display a concern, a favorite, a fondness, a preference. The others will feel jealous. Yeah, preference and jealous. Okay. All right. Priscilla, look out for the let's make sure I spell this Priscilla, correct? Priscilla XP points. Look out for the XP points in half an hour. Love and blessings, everybody. I'll go and do these questions for yourself. It's on the School in Springer website. Go and grind some English. I'll enjoy the rest of your night.